We have Gina on the phone with us. She's the first person ever to survive a rabies infection without the vaccine. So we're asking the question, what happens when you get rabies? Tell us what happened to you.
Well, I was in church, and there's a bat flying around, and it got knocked to the floor, so I went to save it and take it outside, but it bit me in the finger. And I had no vaccine, and we never thought about rabies. And about 3 weeks later, I just started to get real flu-like symptoms, and that's how it started, was just a real bad flu.
And rabies is a neuroinvasive disease, causes an encephalitis that is usually fatal. In your case, they use something called the Milwaukee Protocol to keep you alive, correct?
Yes.
Now, Gina, if you had known immediately after you got bit by the bat that a bat is a high-risk animal for rabies, if you go to the ER, there is a vaccine. They will put some of the vaccine in the wound, and some of it will be put into your body. You'll get repeat vaccinations over the next number of days, and you can avoid what is otherwise a terminal illness. Rabies is a terminal illness in almost all cases.
Oh, yeah, almost always fatal. And people used to be scared of the rabies vaccine. You know, they think it's this long, traumatic, painful series of shots. It really isn't. It's not that bad to go through. It's just like a few shots. No big deal.
If you're not sure about your dog, Dr. Schulman, that maybe bit someone, you can watch the dog. If your dog or that dog doesn't display rabid behavior, then you're fine, right?
Absolutely. What usually ends up happening in cases with dogs or cats is that if they've bitten somebody, they're usually quarantined for a period of about 10 days. Because within that 10-day period of time, you're going to see them progress from being a relatively normal animal to showing all of these sorts of clinical signs that we talked about. The problem is with exposure. From the time that they could get exposed to the virus till the time that they could show clinical signs is very, very variable and could be anywhere from a week to a month to 3 months to 6 months to even years. So that's really the problem and the reason why these animals truly need to be vaccinated in order to prevent the spread of this disease.
And Gina, how are you doing now?
I'm doing good. I have a few side effects, but it's not bad. Just some coordination and balance issues. But I pretty much do everyday activities, so it's not holding me back at all.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. Thanks, Lulu. Thanks, Dr. Schulman.
She's done well.
For being here.